it's super hot out these days because it's summer. Okay, finally, doesn't last long here. And I have been sweating outside all week. Um, this is proof of life, by the way, because I haven't said hi to anyone for like a week straight. I've just been hanging out with the plants and doing what is absolutely necessary for my business, and then really being totally a hermit, which is what I do best. Anyway, have you seen this cookbook? We've chatted about it before. The First 40 Days by Heng Ou. Inside has the best hydration recipe for when you are hot and bothered and super thirsty. This is way better than any electrolyte mix on the market. It's all natural ingredients. It's super delicious. It's a beautiful recipe too, so it makes you feel all fancy while you're reading it. And she has it under the section in her First 40 Days, which is a postpartum cookbook. She has it in her labor prep section. So it's really great if you are heading into labor and you want some delicious beverages on hand, especially if you're home birthing and you have your fridge handy. But really, it's good for pregnancy, postpartum. It's good for child-free people like me who just need hydration in their lives. It's dog-eared. Sorry for those of you who hate that. It's dog-eared and it's bookmarked because I use it all the time. So traditionally called haymaker's punch, this drink or variations of it was the thirst quencher preferred for centuries by farmers in the fields. She calls it the ginger lemonade switchel. I call it labor aid. I think other people call it that too, or hydration aid. I use it even for families I'm offering caregiving support to who are going through illness in their family. I use it for them also because it's great for nausea since it has the ginger element to it. So anyway, let's make it. It's really easy and simple. So I've already put down all the ingredients and I have my preferred bottle. I use this bottle because this is what I make it in all the time. So basically I know once I fill it up to the top with water that it's the perfect hydration and flavor preference for me, but you will just figure out your style with it. So going to juice some lemons and limes. I have this amazing lemon squeezer from Winners. It has a base to it, so you can like collect the juice in the bottom and it doesn't drip on your counter. It's amazing. But anyway, I like to juice whatever I have on hand. So I've used grapefruits, I've used oranges, I've used lemons and limes. It's really your call. Sometimes I even use hibiscus tea or like fruit that I just have on hand that I want to toss in. So it's a really flexible recipe. She calls for using lemons, but really, as long as it's something you're gonna like, I think you can use whatever you want, really. So I'm just juicing all of the lemons and limes that I have in my house right now. And we want to get half a cup of juice on. Okay, we're almost there. Grab a couple more. Depending on how juicy your lemons and limes are, you probably would only need like 3 or 4. Looks like today, these are a bit smaller, so it looks like today it's about 4 to 5. But again, it's your recipe, so if you want to make it less citrusy, then really do so. It's a really flexible recipe because it's just flavoring up water, so it's your call. I bet it would be really good to even use cucumber juice. I've never tried that before, but I think that would be nice, or celery or something if you're into that. I mean, truly, the sky's the limit. Grab a funnel here. Okay. So we can pour in the lemon juice to start. Thanks. And then you need half a cup of honey. I like to use raw, unpasteurized honey. And it also calls for a cup of hot water to help incorporate the honey with the water. So I actually only use warm water because I'm paying lots of good money for raw unpasteurized. And if you mix your really high quality honey with a hot water, like a super hot boiling water right away, you're gonna kill off lots of those properties, which isn't necessarily a good or bad thing. It just is. It's something to keep in mind. When I've been out of honey, I also use maple syrup. It's really the honey gives the benefit of honey, but really it doesn't matter. You're just going for a little sweetener. So you can tell it's still like steamy, but it's not super, super hot. So that's a good thing. That makes it in here. And again, this is just to like incorporate the honey and make it liquid. That's what I think the purpose is. She doesn't say that in her cookbook. So if you're using a like monk fruit or a maple syrup, you wouldn't really have to use hot water, I don't think. Again, that's just my personal professional opinion. Okay. So now that that's incorporated, I'm gonna add some salt. I use Himalayan salt today, but you can really use whatever you want. I'm gonna use a splash of magnesium. She calls for concentrate minerals, which is must be a brand of like mineral. I've never even looked into what it actually is. I just like to use magnesium because I always have it on hand and it's really great for muscle cramps, it's great for hydration, it's safe during pregnancy, and it's something, you know, it's recommended during pregnancy also. Okay, and then we need a teaspoon of, where did my teaspoon go? Okay, we're freestyling with the quarter. Calls for a teaspoon of vinegar. I'm actually gonna put this right into the lemon juice just to avoid heating it up, because again, I'm using a raw unpasteurized vinegar. And I know lots of people think drinking vinegar is really weird, but actually it tastes really good. It just gives it this like freshness, unique flavor profile that's really refreshing. Don't knock it till you try it, truly. And then it calls for a couple tablespoons of ginger, but I don't have that today. So again, if you wanted to kind of freestyle, you could put some raw or frozen berries in it. Really, it's for like the nausea and the hydration, but I don't think that it's necessary all the time. So if you don't have it, you just skip it. Okay, so then that can go in the bottle. All right, and then she calls for a Bach rescue remedy, which is a flower essence. Just a couple drops of it. I'll show you the bottle here. Rescue remedy, Bach rescue remedy. The first time I tried this product, I was encouraged to buy it for our cat who was feeling very stressed about our move. Shout out to Gilmore, rest in peace. It was for his stress, to lower his stress. So actually, let's take some, why not? Bach rescue remedy doesn't claim, I don't think, to be safe during pregnancy, but lots of prenatal recipes call for it. So I feel like use your own judgment. If you want to skip that or even the magnesium, feel free. I don't personally see any harm in using it prenatally, but use your judgment, talk to your healthcare professional. Okay, I think that's everything, but I'm just gonna double check. So we have raw honey, hot water, colder room temperature, which is coming up, teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, check, lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of fresh ginger. I always put 2, you can use your judgment, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, plus the concentrate, straight mineral drop. Oh, there goes Maggie with her toy. And 3 drops of Bach Rescue Remedy. Check that out. Doesn't that look so beautiful? Okay. And since I know that this bottle allows me to really, like if I fill it to the top, it's 3 cups. So I'm just gonna use my Santivia here and grab some fresh water. I'm still here, I promise. I would love to know while I'm filling this up, for you women who get pregnant, I mean, not that really people plan it this way, but are pregnant over summer, like what is your favorite cooling recipe or technique to keep you hydrated and sane? My sister always is pregnant in summer. She's just had summer babies, or I guess late summer, early fall babies. And I'm just looks so hot. This is really nice for that. But I would love to know if you have any other tips and tricks for the women who are maybe watching this video or hang out in my community. What do you do to keep yourself cool? Because I assume it's a thing. Besides like sleeping naked, running through sprinklers, kiddie pools, splash parks, like what are people doing these days? Okay, so that is I guess I'll show it to you. This is the drink. Doesn't it look so good? Honestly, outside of pregnancy, I've put gin in this. It's good with champagne. It's great as a hangover remedy. And even I drink it, like I'll bring it to picnic parties where we're like having beers in the park and I want to stay hydrated. I bring it. So it's really for all seasons, all seasons, always. I'm gonna try it. I know it's gonna be good. And actually, I have some fresh hibiscus brewing in the fridge. So good, even slightly warm, like so good. Um, you remember that lemonade powder? I think it's like Country Harvest. It was so popular when I was growing up. This tastes like the elevated, exquisite, like elegant version of that. It's just so good. Yum, especially if you use your favorite honey. I feel like that really makes the biggest flavor profile difference. If you're using your like favorite clover honey or whatever gets you going, really good. Okay, in my fridge, I have a jar of hibiscus. I bought hibiscus flowers in Mexico when I was there last. This is my final batch, so I'm really sad about it. I guess I'll have to go back to Mexico or like South America or something. You can find the flowers anywhere, but I basically make a concentrated batch of this. And really, you could use like raspberry leaf tea if you're trying to stomach that in your last days of pregnancy, or nettle, which is really good for iron in last days of pregnancy. If it's feeling like it's too sweet for you that day, or you just want a little extra flavor profile, you could mix your tea concentrate into the recipe instead of water, or add it on top. Oh my gosh, that is so refreshing. And because it's hibiscus, it's like vitamin B6, vitamin C. What else is in here? Probably iron because it's red. I don't know. Do you know if iron is in hibiscus? Anyway, you must try this recipe. It is so good. Let me know what you think. And again, it's out of this amazing recipe book by Heng Ou. Sarah and I have talked about it in our books that we recommend for pregnancy podcast episode. It's linked in Amazon. If you want to purchase it through an affiliate link, that would be awesome. But really, just in general, I think you can make it just by watching this video. Yeah, or checking out the blog about it. Okay, enjoy your warm, sunny July, and we'll see you soon.